Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Vagisha Mishra. I review and decode beauty pageants at my channel. So if it's your first time watching my channel, please go ahead and consider hitting subscribe button so you never miss out on any pageant story or update. So without further ado, let's get started. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about my favorites from the Miss World Philippines 2021 batch. So last night, Miss World Philippines organization did the final screening of the contestants, and we got to see them in their swimsuit and in their cocktail dresses. They were walking in the runway and they were talking to the jury and answering their questions. So based on all the videos which I got to see and based on all the profiles which I got to speculate after watching their social media handles and also researching more about their profiles, here are a few of the candidates, my 10 favorites about whom I'll be talking about. So I won't be ranking these contestants because the competition has begin right now and we are yet to see the contestants in different aspects, so I won't be ranking them for this one, but for the coming videos I'll definitely come up with more leaderboards and in-depth analysis. So without further ado, let's get started. So the very first candidate who got my attention is Janelle Krishnan. Now when I watched her YouTube video, she has a YouTube channel of her own, and when I happened to watch her YouTube video, I was simply impressed by how spontaneous she comes across as. She reminds me of the bubbly Megan Young in Miss World 2013 who was fond of playing video games because her personality also resonates with Megan Young. So when I hear to her, whenever she's speaking, whenever she's talking, her eyes are beaming with, radiance and vibrance. And that is something which we love to see in the modern beauty queens. So I feel that she's very strong candidate and she could be groomed well for a pageant like Miss World. Next up, I have Dindi Pajaris. Now, the people who have been following pageants for a very long time, they need no introduction who Dindi Pajaris is. So when I happened to watch her interview with the judges in the panel during the final screening of Miss World Philippines, I was very happy to hear her presence of mind. She was constantly relaxed, but at the same time, her vision was intact that she wants to win one of the crowns. And when posed a difficult question like why do you want to win, Miss Supranational Philippines? So she was very smart enough to say that how she wishes to proceed further, what is her vision regarding the pageant and so on. So I was impressed by her presence of mind, how she infuses certain little details in her speech when she's talking. And in that relaxed kind of moment, she showcases that she has made many plans which she'll try to bring in action if given a chance. So this is a very strong quality of Dindi Pajaris, and having a look at her, runway skills and her overall demeanor, I can certainly say that she's surely one of the top contenders for the crown this year. Now next up I have Janelle Lewis, and she's also one of the YouTubers. I think Miss World Philippines has done a fabulous job by finding certain YouTubers this time, and it was such a great thing to see her YouTube channel. She's so soft spoken, she's a beautiful woman, and I am a fan of her beautiful face. She is so gorgeous. I really love the softness of her beauty because the way she talks, she's so humble, she's so soft, and she has that it factor which cannot be put up in words, but she certainly grabs attention. So in that sense, I would be really happy if she goes on to win one of the crowns, and especially for Miss World, I think she is a wonderful choice as of now. But as the competition will proceed, we shall get to know the contestants even more better. So let's wait for that. Next up, I have Joy Barsoma. I think she's a beautiful speaker. She's a wonderful speaker. She speaks very well. She has that energy which resonates whenever she talks to the audience. When I've had a look at her social media profile, I wished I could see more because all I could see was the photo shoots, and she is amazing in that. She has been a part of many local pageants, having won many pageants, and that's why I feel that she's very well polished and prepared for the competition as of now. So I'm definitely looking forward to her, and I'm really curious to see what she has to offer next. Next up, I have Kathleen Payton, and this woman is already an international title holder because she won Miss Teen International in 2017. When I have a look at her face, I feel that she's very charming, she's very energetic, she has that spunk in her voice which demands attention. When she talks, she actually relates with the audience very well. I'm in love with her pretty smile, and when I had a look at her performance in the final screening, I was really impressed because she was very spontaneous, very energetic and polished and confident at the same time. So I'm really looking forward to Kathleen. Next up, we have Tracy Maureen Perez. Now again, Tracy Maureen Perez does not need any introduction because if you have been following pageants for a while, she has been a part of pageants like Beanie Beanie in the past. So when I look at her face, I am simply amazed by how fierce and sexy she looks. I feel that she's a very apt and appropriate choice for a title like Miss Supranational because she has that caliber with which she can bring the second Miss Supranational crown back to her country. So Tracy Maureen is somebody whom I want to see at Miss Supranational, but if the competition proceeds ahead and she'll be charming us more and more, so we never know if she will end up winning the Miss World Philippines title as well. But for sure, she is somebody who should not be ignored from the radar of the front runners. Next up, I have Rufa Nava. If I'm pronouncing her name incorrectly, please suggest me the clear pronunciation in the comments. So when I had a look at her pictures and her performance in the final screening, I was in love with her individual traits. I really like how she projects her identity by her short hair. She looks very beautiful in that. I am in love with her photo shoot pictures, and I'm really curious and looking forward to know what she has to offer in the journey which shall be followed thereafter. Next up, I have Asha Gutierrez. Now this lady is extremely fierce and polished. I was a fan of her styling in the final screening, and I feel that she can make it huge in Miss World Philippines if given a chance. My next favorite is Ana Carez de Mesa. What a stunning face she has. She is so gorgeous, she is so lovely, and I feel that when she talks, she certainly oozes conviction and dedication. I feel that she is very passionate about her journey at Miss World Philippines, and she has that star quality which can grab the attention of anybody worldwide. If she goes on to compete for an international pageant, she has that star factor, she has that star face appeal which can demand a lot of attention, and hence I feel she's also a strong front runner for the competition like Miss World Philippines. And my last favorite after watching the final screening is Trisha Martinez. When I have a look at her social media profile, I was very happy to see that she has been doing a lot of charitable work in the pandemic, and she is actually devoted to a cause like Beauty with a Purpose. Now, Miss World pageant is always looking for women who keep the Beauty with a Purpose idea very central to their pageant journey, and this is what I feel that she has in her. She's very soft when it comes to her facial beauty, and at the same time she's very poised when she talks. So she has that balance, and that can be suited for any pageant like Miss World or Miss Supranational. I think she'll be very good for either of the pageants. So these were my favorites from Miss World Philippines final screening, and I'll be definitely following their journey more to know who is it who is standing out and shining in the crowd. So leave down your favorites in the comment section below. I'll be soon coming up with more videos, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.